Oh man, wait till you see what we have for you today and who we have for you today. Patty Spittler is here, brought to you by Pet Pals TV. And I must say that I love all the friends that you helped me make because, you know, I love making new friends. So here we have Tyler Scheller and Boris.
Boris the tortoise.
Yes. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. And of course, Stewie's already like, hey, Boris, be my friend.
They're besties.
There we go. They're besties. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Boris is a 20-pound Russian tortoise.
Boris is probably like a 5-pound Russian tortoise, but he's about 20 years old.
Okay,
so that's where that came from.
Okay, good. Here, look. I mean, I always get the two confused.
What's the difference between a tortoise and a turtle? When I was a little girl, I had little turtles. Remember, you could buy turtles at like the drugstore or something.
Yeah.
And they lived for. But then we let them go in the stream because they started to get fuzzy. They were getting some what do you call not an infection, but they needed fresh water.
Yeah.
And we didn't know back then, so we let them go. Okay, so back up. Tortoise and turtle, difference.
Yes, so turtles tend to be aquatic and live in, near, and around water. So in Indiana, our native turtle is a box turtle, and they can be found near streams. Boris is a tortoise. He's a very small one. Most of the time when people think tortoise, they think, you know, the big Galapagos tortoise. But he's a tortoise, and they spend their time on the land. And they can be in any range of climates. So the Galapagos tortoises tend to be in more hot, humid kind of jungle. Boris is a Russian tortoise, and they are in a more arid, dry climate.
Is he trying to get to food?
I think he's just exploring. I think he's just exploring. He's got some of his food here, but I think he's just curious to see what's going on.
Does he like to be held or no?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah,
okay.
But they're pretty active tortoises. He's got these long claws up front, and they're used for burrowing. So they dig a lot with these.
And
they
we have
move
some
around a
pictures
lot.
too. I knew that Stewie would get along with him because Boris has been around your other animals as well.
Yes,
correct?
we have a Great Dane and a cat. So Boris has been around everything.
Hey, I like to see it. Oh, look at him. Okay, so
you let him go outside and walk around.
Oh yeah, he loves to go outside. He will explore the yard and go out there and try and dig little holes.
I love this. You know, I always say that tortoise and turtle people, they're very special people in our world. And the reason why I say this is because I always find that you all pay attention to the details with people and animals. Have you ever noticed that?
That's probably very true. I agree with that.
You ever noticed? Oh, and we have videos here. So is this Boris exploring?
Yep,
He's not 20 pounds. I'm sorry. I thought he was 20 pounds. He's 20 years old. Okay.
He's
my
just
fault there.
Out exploring the yard and enjoying the sunshine there. He loves to go outside.
Okay, so what would you tell families that think that they might be interested in becoming tortoise people? Because, you know, this is not a pet or an animal that a lot of people are familiar with just naturally.
Right, so that's a great question. The first thing to think about is you want to have a pet for their lifetime, and that's a long commitment for certain tortoises. Boris can live to be in his 50s.
50?
Yeah, so we'll have to think about what happens.
will.
That's right, he'll have to be going to somebody else maybe. So longevity, also thinking about their diet, you know, making sure you can provide, it's not too hard. He eats a lot of leafy greens, so we've got some romaine and kale and mustard greens, but their activity level, when people think tortoise, they oftentimes think slow, sleepy, and right now he's a little shy, but oftentimes he moves. Yeah, you saw in the video. And then also they need to have an adequate terrarium. You've got to have somewhere to keep them in your home.
Okay, and he just came out of the refrigerator. Tell us about that.
He did. He just came out of hibernation. So Boris hibernates every year from about October through April, mid-April. Russian tortoises out in the wild do hibernate. They'll dig a burrow to escape the colder winter weather, and they'll be down there until it warms back up. So Boris goes in a little refrigerator. He's got a little box.
Own little refrigerator?
He's got his own mini fridge. He goes in a box, and what happens is he kind of lets us know when he's ready to go. His activity level will start to slow down. He'll stop naturally eating, and then we kind of slowly turn down the temperature on his terrarium so that he can get cooler, and then he will go in the mini fridge. Just make sure you hold
Can I hold your tortoise?
Yeah, just both hands.
Oh, I love this.
There
See,
you
look
go.
at this. Oh my goodness. Hey, and while we let Patty become one with the tortoise, aka Boris, I thank you so much for being here. And you know, you can watch much more on Pet Pals TV on Saturdays at 10:30 right here on Wish TV. You can also go to petpalstv.com
And we are streaming now.
Hey, there we go. So even more of a
look at
reason.
this. Oh, here, hand it over to him.
Please, I would love to. Right here, this is how I
just
do
both
it.
hands. Yep, you got
Hi,
it.
Boris.
And you won't bite or anything.
Stewie's like, here. Hey, Randy, be jealous. Look, it's me and Boris now.
Oh, you know what? Randy is going to be shellfish and want to hold the tortoise.
Boris doesn't look too shy to me.
Hi, Boris.
I'm glad to see him coming out of his shell.
You were born for this moment.
He was doing a racer. He ran out of gas. He had to